What's up, everybody? We're back after a week hiatus. We're a little late tonight, but we had to kind of catch up as we hadn't seen each other. Like, as you know, right now, I'm sure for not just us, but everybody is an interesting bitch. And I mean the word bitch. Sits for YouTube, do whatever, but I'm just speaking hard truths. So without further ado, let's get into things. So when we had last left off, taking on the quest in Antamri to kind of clear out a mine shaft that one of their trains kind of ran through to kind of operate the city. You begin to make your way through, first going up against a suit raid that puts some quick damage on you, running into a death tyrant, and then essentially a grim raid to kind of top it all off. Three combats that kind of put you guys to the limit in the most, in kind of the best of ways. Is strategically, you pulled out ahead of all three of them as you jumped over climbed over a tall wall, got to the other side, found yourself in front of some lava, said, forget it, we're just going to teleport to the other side. To come across a door, which you quickly discovered was a puzzle. Had to include a few diamonds and a little bit of oil from the Roman. And within that, the gears of the door opened, revealing basically an open area with a train, just a big steel train of fire and anguish, with even a face and horns on it, just like spiraling.
Just stop.
But as the door kind of
Thomas.
opens, it stops on the kind of not in the center of the room. You could push that more towards opposite wall of this.
What, this?
Yeah, I'm using that right there. As it kind of halts itself and stops, as it in fire rage from all of its pipes and its face and everything, as it kind of looks at you. And with that, we'll start there. You are getting a quick opportunity attack. So at this point, it is out of Ralph. You would take disadvantage on a range attack, just so you're aware. You're over 60 feet.
Oh.
And then Cogs, you have the what's it called? Oh, and by the way, I meant to say this on camera. Your endurance thing where you only drop to one.
Yeah.
There's a flaw to it.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
You can't do it twice, right?
No. So if you drop to one, when you drop to 0, if the remaining hit points the enemy takes is more than your base hit points, that's dead.
Oh.
Like no rolls, that's dead. That's something I learned.
I might.
So that's something I learned. I wanted to tell you before we played, but
might have to get a new character.
Because I feel I was like he's using it right, but there was a few times
where I used it like 3 times in a row.
Because what's your hit points right? I haven't had my
75.
You were close. I'm wondering where it would have been because you didn't have a lot of help. But so. Just so you know that when you drop to 0, if you have that thing that pops you back up to -1, back to 1, if it's over how many health points you have, your character's dead.
Wait, we both have that?
Damage-wise or their health?
Damage-wise. When he has those couple things that if you drop, you go back to
you have it too.
Hit point.
I do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're a cleric.
Yeah. But you go back to the 1 hit point.
Yeah.
I think he does.
I think he can.
I know you used it the one time.
Oh, that was just like
spare the dying.
Spare the dying.
Yeah.
That just makes sure that you don't die.
Yeah. But all right. So I'm giving you an opportunity attack for roll initiative here. So what would you like to
We're
do?
60 feet.
That's what it should be.
Doesn't look like 60 feet to me.
Okay, I'll push them all the way back to the wall. So it should be 60 feet. How I drew it out is 60 feet.
Okay. That's better. Yeah, that's better.
So play that. Yeah,
because I was going to use movement.
Okay. But so are you going to use movement for
Well, I can't get as close as I wanted to because I wanted to just hit him.
Yeah. Oh, okay. But yeah, so I mean, you could throw your War Cleave, and that would just be a disadvantage because of the range. Cogs, you have your ability, so you could shoot or spell.
I'm going to say, I think I'm going to strike it with a guiding bolt to start off.
Okay, so it's not a per se.
Roll.
Okay.
What are we facing now?
It's called the Hellfire English. Also.
11. Wow, for a big engine.
Standing there, Cogs. She's raising hand, and he's rolled up on the guiding bolt, and it just goes wide left. As you just see this like massive train with and fire just surges from all of it. It kind of shifts towards you a little bit. What does that feel like? Well,
Okay. So this says like
he has a lot of throwables. He's got dynamite, he's got all that good stuff.
this says if I had a creature with a weapon attack, so that just means I have to hit it with something.
Yeah.
Whether I throw it, it's not like a melee or a
Yeah.
range. It's just a weapon attack. Can't be my fist
Can't be this.
or my feet. Okay. Well,
No, disadvantage really doesn't hinder you too much, bro.
no, it usually doesn't. But don't I have something where I can do like an earthquake thing? Is that part of the Wreck-It Warcleave thing? Yeah, Quake Smash. Oh. Once a day, this powerful attack woman into a hammer as you smash it to the ground in a 15-foot radius around you. Any creature inside this area radius
15-foot radius around you.
Yeah.
That's not close enough.
Can I use my movement and then that?
No, because it'd be two. It'd technically be two actions because of the distance. You'd at least have to cover at least 45 feet. Your movement's 40 feet.
Is it 40?
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, truthfully, anything you could throw at it right now. It's just that disadvantage, roll good. And we'll give you another 30 seconds for rolling the shoot.
Okay. Let's throw an ice grenade at.
Okay.
With disadvantage.
Yep.
3.
Man, I can't believe you missed this.
Well, wait, what modifier would I do that? Add to that?
Right. Unless it's plus 15, plus 16, plus 17.
No, but it makes it 8.
That still does you no good.
It makes it so it doesn't blow up by me. Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So it definitely does. As you kind of like, I got this, Cogs. You don't worry, you missed. And you kind of truck this ice grenade and kind of like 20 feet ahead of you, like just in between the two of you.
It lands, it just shatters. It doesn't explode.
Yeah,
It's just a dud.
Yeah. No, it's not done, but it shatters like that. This is where you really see it. It kind of just goes in an area, just freezes for a second around it, and it kind of disappears.
Oh, I was going to ask.
Go ahead and roll initiative. Interesting.
I'm definitely going last.
I got 18.
Unless you can roll a 0 somehow, I'm going last.
Even with your initiative bonus?
Oh, 4.
17 plus 5. So Indian's going first.
Oh, he rolled a 17 plus.
I was like, how's he
Right?
17?
5.
It took me a bit. It's like, no, that had to be a roll.
So Hellfire.
And it's going to start its turn.
Turn its engine.
So, okay, I'm going to leave it up to you guys. You go with an ICM. Because it has several weapons. Can I pick weapons, or should I be as the book and roll a d6 to decide what weapon it uses? I'll let you guys decide. Remember, last time I picked, I fucked you guys up.
Roll the
let's-
dice.
Out of interest.
Yeah, out of interest, roll the
So I got-
dice.
Well, then we'll do it this way. Roll on the table. The first one. Okay. So the coin
For the first one.
Read this. Let me read this.
My character's going to go night-night.
Oh, it's funny. It's both of you. It's going to use their cannon. The Hellfire agent targets a point within 120 feet of it. It can see each creature within 30 feet of that point must make a dexterity. Oh, this I'm just gonna tell you. A DC 20 dexterity saving throw. Come on, boys.
I think I might want to switch this. Oh, please don't fail me.
Sorry.
Quest save.
20
Dex.
dex. I roll a 20.
Shit. Why couldn't it be con? So that'd be 18 for me.
What'd you roll there, Lily?
16.
Okay, you failed too. So first, I'm gonna tell you the bludgeoning damage.
115 health.
I tell you bludgeoning damage first. 20 round. Oh, what a! It's a 50-50 roll, truthfully. I mean, there's 2 10s. So, 31 points of damage. Bludgeoning damage.
Shit, that's just for the first.
And then for the thunder.
How many?
31.
Bludgeoning damage. Are you down?
Uh-oh, if he is...
No, but
Okay, and then
no.
3 each weapon's more difficult on creatures like this. That's why I asked you if you wanted to roll it, because some of these are. I need one more D. And then it's 3d12.
We don't level up after this.
I quit.
We strike.
We're trying to hold the PM hostage for a level. Oh! Baby. 21 points of thunder damage. Ralph is down.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah.
I only had 18
But-
left.
But, oh, okay, so you drop, but you get back to 1.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
Ready. So,
My turn?
did you get bonus action?
Just a heads up, I'm out too.
Are you really?
You almost got us both in one hit. Well, thank God he was saved. Cause I think
you have to roll.
Cause my tattoo, I think I've already used for the day.
You did.
I don't remember.
I did.
Okay, so you're up. You're at 1 hit point. You are stunned by how.
Can't be stunned.
No.
Oh,
metaphor.
my bad.
You are stunned.
Just trying to save my ass somehow.
You are stunned at the fact that, like, holy crap, we've seen some big hitters, but this guy, he probably walked us on it for. This is going to be an uphill battle. We're going to have to think strategically. Listen to what the DM says, because he's giving hints. Think strategically, spread out, and attack with the biggest and baddest things we have.
This fucker's on a track, right? It can't move towards us because it's on
No,
a
it's
track.
on the outside wall.
Okay.
It's distance, yeah, it can literally just move around the outside.
Okay.
Wall. But with that, Ralph, you see Cogs is on the ground. You are at 1 hit point fighting for your life in the battle of your life. What would you like to do?
I've been messed up. Would you take care of me forever and ever?
Well, I have to just spare the dying on him, right? Because he's at technically 0 right now.
Yep.
You just have to do rolls on this. So.
Well, I'll use spare the dying on him, I guess. I think I have that. Yeah, it's a cantrip.
Okay, first bonus action. Then?
No. What? Yeah.
It's your first action.
Yeah. Or
So
wait,
you're at
hold
one-
on. Because I might have something.
So you're at 1 hit point.
1.
Yeah, I just have spare the.
That's...
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So, is it bonus action or is it your action?
That's going to be my action because my bonus action is going to be using the health potion.
Okay, so You want to do action first. Your second
I
action.
suppose. Well then.
Consider what this thing is. Metagaming for. I'm trying to help a little. Consider what this is. Think of what damage it could be weak to.
Ice?
You're on the right track. I'll give you a little more.
What if I fuck up his rail?
You stop his movement.
Because I have acid vials.
You stop his movement.
Can I use my action to pour
Then depending on how he moves, I may have to roll for something crazy to happen.
That's fine.
This
Being
works pretty well
strategic.
quick. Okay, so
Going off
'cause
the rails on the
where
crazy
you're at,
train.
you took around and you see the train.
Right.
You're like, you stepped over him as you walked into this room. So yeah, I mean, you totally could. I guess you gotta ask Miles that. All I'm saying is give me a sleight of hand check, and that'll be your second action. So yeah, getting strategic.
Nat 20.
Nat 20.
Plus 1.
A like 6-inch section of both rails vanishes, just melts and just.
Okay.
So basically, the way to do that.
Now I rolled 20.
Behind him,
Right.
just for me, behind you, put 2 of those, just so in my
You're
head,
closer, I think. Or you at least have better aim.
just so I can like mentally.
So where am I putting him?
Right
Behind
behind
us.
him. Like yeah, like kind of like if it's 2 sides of a track, so like space it out on the other side of it. Like okay, so it's like this.
In front of it.
Oh,
Like
over
this.
here.
This.
Well, no, like right by that rock.
Yeah.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay.
So yeah, so that's the track it's on. So those 2 sections are broke. Which I mean, technically, if you want to step up a little bit, so you're on the other side of the track, you can. But so that leaves your bonus action. Potion, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
He's like, hell yeah, can I pop 2 of them?
No, I just need that one, I
Big
think.
boy. Okay,
Yeah.
so
That's 8.
10d4 plus 20.
Oh.
And we're gonna go ahead and jump over to cogs right away.
I'm in danger.
You're cleric. You have healing spells. You have prayer of healing. You have reach healing. There's a lot of things you can do here.
Oh, yeah.
But you may also want to wait a minute and see what he does to heal himself.
Well, yeah.
You do have 2 actions and a bonus action though. So if you want to do something, you can do something. This thing is revved up, hot, kind of looking at you.
I don't want it to look at me.
Try to take a shot. Maybe do something with your first action.
Maybe I'll try out one of these new bullets that I have.
Oh, yeah.
The explosive bullets.
Sure.
I'll use that on my rifle.
Go ahead and you'll get a first chance to see what its AC is.
Okay. Well, that helped a little bit. Right, said plus 20.
Well, apparently, if the thing, just so you know, this is cool. I didn't realize it. If one of your characters dies in this, it actually can create a side quest because your soul gets sent to the river Styx.
Oh.
So, I just noticed that.
17.
17. You just miss. Okay, so what'd you heal yourself up to?
So we need
45.
18 at least.
Okay, so he's somewhat healed up. He still looks scratched up in that. You missed your first shot.
Yep.
So what would you like to do in waste of the bullet? So this is special ammo, man.
And
You still have
since I can use a spell on my bonus
action. Really?
Do I?
Yeah, and sort of here you go. You're sticking away.
So I still got one more attack and then my extra, right? Or my bonus or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take one more shot with that explosive bullet. Come on, give me an 18. 13, 14, 15, 16. 17 again. So that's -2.
Right here.
8.
They're trying to, they're essentially hardcore.
And how much are these worth again?
In the fishing, you still have some. How much are the
48s.
That,
Or
Fred, that would be 8D4 plus 8.
8d4.
Alright, so you're gonna jam yourself up, and that will be your turn. This is
3,
close. As we go back to the help in here.
4, 5.
And Ralph pulls an Uno card and skips his turn. It won't.
There will be there.
Yeah, too.
Another 10.
Oh, perfect.
5.
Okay. You guys are still in the same spot, so
26, 27, 29, 30. 33.
this attack may not work. Oh, it's your no. I should. Where are you at? Get that little more towards his head, really.
I'm working on
I
it.
think you're out of it. You're out of it.
Alright. Is that where you would put it? Or would you put it like this?
You're still out of it. You gotta be inside the triangle.
Oh, yeah, we're not inside the triangle. We're out of it.
Yeah.
Because even if it's at like the point, we're barely
Yeah,
like.
it'd be like right there.
Yeah.
So you're out of it. Okay. So you watch as this spray of acid and fire just consumes the area in front of you. The DM wasn't paying attention.
I don't have. Well, oh no, the poison.
And then it's just going to have it move 30 feet on the left wall.
Usually I'm good about looking over my stuff, but I didn't today.
Alright, so we are back to Ralph. And they kind of halts on the train.
There.
My turn.
Oh, okay. Good. I'm still looking.
Where's your fireball?
Actually, just leave that out, shouldn't we?
Yeah.
It's not right there.
I don't know.
Oh, right here. Leave it out.
Oh.
I knew you used it, so I left it. Sure you want to use fire?
No.
On this fiery
Yeah, I
engine. You were on the right track.
Yeah.
Can I trap an ice grenade? Can I try it? And
No, I got that sling though.
you do?
So I'll probably just use the sling. Can I rage first?
Yes, and I'll say this too. If you use any of the throwables and use the sling, I'll give you advantage.
Okay.
Because technically, if you're going to go to sling, that makes some.
Right.
David took down the life with damn sling.
Right.
So, yeah, I'll give you advantage.
Okay. And
That's how you should play your character.
And strength modifier?
Yeah. But that's how you should play your character, truthfully. It's just straight fucking, I'm going to run in your face and throw shit at you from a distance.
So I take it those rocks are supposed to be the tracks then?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, they're just stuff that's kind of laying around the area.
Okay.
You can do an investigation perception check and see what's around. You never usually do, but there's something laying in there. There's usually something in there that if you did a check, you would see something.
That's true. Okay, so I'm going to throw using the sling, which I think that's a +3.
Yep.
Yeah. Why does it say +8?
That is +8. Oh, yeah, because you have the good ones.
Oh, it's +3 to the hit, but it's
+8 to the attack.
To the attack, yeah.
Okay. That makes sense.
Right, cool. Gotcha. Because it does 1d4 plus 4 damage.
Yeah. And then
So,
then the grenade damage.
okay, cool.
I gave you that sense.
Wait, that's 3. That's 10. Plus
5
5. That's
15.
15.
plus 3, 7?
Yeah, 7 plus 3 is 10.
Okay, no, you're short.
Because it's 3 to the hit. But
17.
actually, I'm going to use my, what's it called? Where I add plus 10 to the. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Because before I know if it hits or not.
Yeah. So you're gonna use a cruelty die?
No, it's. Yeah, I'm going to use a cruelty.
Roll it. D8.
No, it's just plus 10.
Mm.
It's a divine. It's a.
Oh yeah, divine. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Divine rating. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
So I add 10. So
23.
25.
25 to hit.
Cool. So then I do 10d4. Damn.
2d6 is same damage. 10d4 ice baby.
Yeah. 10d4 damage plus another d4 for the sling.
Yeah.
So 11. And then I add 4. Or no, I add the 8.
Yeah. And whatever you roll. He's contemplating his turn over there. Good, bad, ugly.
What?
I'd say a lot of 4s and 3s.
I know. I'm trying to do the math. Oh, well, that was a 2. 10.
It's 5.
20.
You rolled a 33 on 10d4.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a damn good roll, bro.
Yeah. And then add 8. So
41.
41.
That is a damn good roll on 10d4s. Do you hear that?
No.
33.
On 10d4s. You can only get 40.
Damn.
They're mostly 3s and 4s.
That's like.
There's only 1, 2.
That's it.
There's 2D. There's 2 2s and 1 1.
Yeah, that's a damn good roll.
4 4s.
As you chuck this thing and you hear that sling, that whip of the perfect sling throw. You know, that nice noise that you did a good job. That release just, yeah, that you kind of lash. And it kind of hits and as it, you see the fire in its face kind of dim for a moment.
Well, I raged, so I get to add. What away?
Already did.
3.
40.
44. Damn.
That's good hit.
Is there anything that I get if it's almost as much as my health?
But it kind of freezes, and you hear as its engines kind of not shut off, but slow. You get a sense you really affected this thing in more way than just what you can see.
I think that was all my actions, correct?
Second thing? Your bonus action or anything?
I did my bonus action. That was raging.
Yeah.
Oh, that. Okay.
Because that was your first attack.
Oh, shit.
That was just a big move. You know what you
Shit.
Yeah, clear.
Okay. Am I in range to throw my hammer?
Yeah. Yeah, it'd be a straight roll.
Okay. $21.
Thanks. What type of damage? On your D8s?
Full damage.
Okay. Alright.
Okay, so that's 2d8s.
Jordan, I've never seen you think this hard. No offense, but
No, you.
you're really like you usually have
It usually is.
like you're studying that sheet. Love it.
And usually I haven't studied before I come here, but for some reason I didn't even think twice.
Well, then I did it like had nothing to do with this. I said, I looked at it once. I thought, this thing's gonna come back.
So that's only once per day. Yeah, I want to do it.
What do you want?
Ooh, maybe I might not want to.
What is it? The math part of my brain ain't working again.
What's the number? I can tell you.
You don't know math.
No, I don't.
But you roll your cleave at it and it doesn't damage it, but it definitely it doesn't penetrate the steel, but it definitely kind of puts a dent in it. And as it does, that frost kind of breaks from the blade and hits it. That frost that started to build from that ice grenade, you notice the wheels don't begin to freeze, but they kind of the motion in them begins to almost crawl. Breaking the fourth wall, breaking it all. There's more than one way to skin a cat.
Yeah. Talking about us?
This situation.
You want us to talk to the train?
No, talking about this.
True.
Talking about the situation you're in. There's more than one way to skin a cat. That's all I'm gonna say.
Well, he's still thinking.
I see a plan building in your head that I don't know if you realize it's building, and you have no idea what.
No, I do not.
Because with that turn, you just did something, and if you paid attention, I made very clear hints towards something.
Can I quickly roll investigation on the area that we're in? See if there's. Yeah, I kind of figured that.
Oh,
26.
taking a moment to kind of observe everything. If you see, as this combat has got off hot, heavy and hard, hot immediately. Wow, it's gotten really porno here. But it's gotten big blows right off the beginning. But you realize as you kind of like stop and just scope out the battlefield as it is at the moment, this hotness, this hot area, you head across lava to get to this room. The heat in this room is very hot. You're sweating. You are sweating oil as a robot. You take the moment, you kind of look, and you notice where the train is at. Not only has he affected the train's wheel,
Tremor style.
but the track itself. The rest of the track is not on fire, but there's a glow to it. Where the train is at, the track itself has diminished. In the area around the train, on the track. There's more than one way to skin a cat. there's more than one way to kill
Blow up the
a
ground.
bird. I guess is another way I'll put it.
Destroy the tracks.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking, buddy?
Dynamite?
Blow it to hell. Let's get the hell out of here.
I just want to tell you something.
And now we might be changing our minds.
And just keep this in mind. Ice, ice, baby. What happens when Mr. Freeze completely freezes something?
Yeah, that was my plan.
That's what I'm getting from you. Okay, so
I noticed that when you said like
yeah,
how
it's
when the frost like stuck to it in the
okay,
you know
okay.
yeah
But because like the way you were looking, it was like you know what you're doing, but you're not sure. And he just was like, "What the fuck is going on here?"
yeah it's fucking
Strategy
What?
wise,
it's Doctor Doom and Mr. Incredible. Not Mr. Incredible, Mr. Fantastic in
Yeah.
the first movie. What happens when you freeze rubber?
Okay, so with that, we are over to Ralph's. That is your one action.
That's Cobb's.
investigated- Or yeah, Cobb's. Sorry, but that's what you noticed. You noticed the track. Not only is the train's wheels freezing, it's the grinding, the noise is quieting, but the track itself, where it's glowing everywhere else, the heat, the fire, if you will, it's vanishing. The glow of the red heat is vanishing. Within, like, here's the train, the track off of it, like the back of it off like a foot and a half, that's all out. And then, it ignites, if you will.
So I'm just thinking to myself, I'm going to test something. I just hope I'm not wasting a move here.
I'm going to self-destruct.
So I pull out that icy arm of mine. And I'm going to be like, let's try freeze this track and just shoot those 3 spikes at the tracks itself.
Okay. Which at this point he just carries an ice arm as a weapon because he's got the metal arm. Weapon.
So with those ice spikes, I got an arm. So with those ice spikes, I'm just trying to hit those tracks that's near him.
Well, I'm gonna say that.
You know, it would be better if it was a leg, because then you'd have like a
Leg?
butt.
Sorry, guys. Oh, let's just say this. I'm just gonna say because you kind of see the things. I know you said aim for the track. Aim for the train.
Aim for the
20.
Of course, knowing my role, it probably won't happen.
20.
I did on not stuff I needed.
So since I'm shooting the spikes, is that still range for proficiency?
Yeah.
Okay. So 16, 17, 18, 19, dirty 20. Let's see. I haven't
You guys either always go way below the AC or way over the AC.
Yeah. There's no in between.
Ever get
2D.
now and again, but for the most part, every
Every-
time you don't even know what it is, so you just don't get near it.
2d6 cold damage. 8.
Not even lie, most of the time my ACs are the same, because you guys don't fucking hit them.
Okay, so just in case, what am I actually rolling for this then? Just a 2d6 then, or with plus a 7?
I just click it, and then it rolls what you need to roll,
Yeah.
and it adds whatever.
Yeah, it's 2d6 plus 7.
Okay, so 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Oh yeah, you got your fancy sheet.
Dude, it's so much easier to move that thing. As you kind of,
Mine was just super slow, so I just
and the arm, like at the elbow, kind of like flaps. It's like
I won this.
you're trying to keep it straight to shoot it, but like the elbow, just like every time it lets off
the recoil.
Yeah, it's just it's unnatural, and it's just like damn it.
It hits the funny bone.
Some spikes get off, and it hits, and as you kind of hit this hellfire train, you watch as it kind of the same thing in a way that happened when Ralph had hit it with the coal. You see the fire of it not diminish, but like kind of suck in a little, like fighting for oxygen. When you see a fire where it loses that minute of oxygen and it kind of like buckles, that moment where it just kind of funnels for a second and then the oxygen hits again and it kind of flares for a moment. But you notice in that flare, where when you had first seen it, and even after its first attack, that flare was like touching the ceiling, all that. Its fire has been dissipated quite a bit. And you, just from the sense, screw it, I'll give you a free one. Both of you just give me an investigation. Let's change things up a little bit.
30-20.
30-20.
15.
Even as you're kind of looking after this attack and seeing this fire diminish, there's a feeling of like the temperature of the room kind of went down about 10 degrees. As the energy almost feels zapped a little bit. And you feel like you're on the right track. Both of you are like, this is the track. Fire and ice, bitches. Fire and ice. Alright? So that was your first attack?
Well, that would technically have been the second.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
So then just my bonus.
Health or think careful.
How much are the orange?
Those, I believe, are
6?
4, I think. 44.
Yeah, 4.
That should put-
Yellow is 2.
44 plus 4.
Okay, here you go. That should put me in the safe zone for a bit.
You sure?
Yeah.
Remember this time I said that last time and you only got like 5?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
11? Okay. And your turn, we are back to the top of initiative.
There we go.
Total. This is a DM because of that fucking track.
If you move, you roll with disadvantage.
I know. Oh, I got it's not the movement I'm worried. Is the dice gonna go my way because it's going to go off track, but with where you're at, this attack's gonna hit, but I'm gonna need a dice to roll in my favor for it to hit because it's free falling off the track. It'll be okay, do I roll
Going off the rails on the crazy train.
it's a save, but before I do the save, it's gonna be a disadvantaged roll. I'm trying to figure out the appropriate DC of that. I'm thinking it's like 18 to 25. Oh, roll it for. Come on. Just want to roll for. Okay, so it's a DC 20. I'm gonna do it. This is a killer attack, and even if I go off the track, I can at least clip. Wow, this is like a one I'm really having. I'm never gonna think like this because this is one I can at least clip Ralph, even if everything rolls bad. Because Ralph's at that where the track's broken, so I can at least clip him.
Can you now?
Just be grateful you did that track. This would fuck you bad. This would, even with full health, this would hurt. But I want to do this because this just you guys do a lot of crazy stuff, and this feels like a chance for me to do something crazy. Okay, so I'm gonna use flesh crushing stride.
I can believe I can fly.
And it can move up to 200 feet on the line. During this move, it can enter a large or small small creature space. A creature whose space the Hellfire engine enters must make a DC 18 dex save. But first, I'm gonna roll this. I'm gonna roll it up on the table for you guys to see my DC 20. See if it stays. Basically, if what this roll is designed is if I roll higher than a 20, it stays straight enough off the track that it hits you, which basically you'll have to make a save, fail or save, or depend, But this just basically sees,
I can believe
and if
I
it
can
misses
fly.
here,
I think I can. I think I can.
I'll roll another one and I have to beat Ralph's AC because he's the only one I can hit from there. You're too far. You're 10 feet on the other side. So,
It's like that guy from King of the Hill.
disadvantage. So I need to get up.
So you need 220s?
Okay, so it goes off the trail. So now we'll go ahead and see if I hit your AC. If I hit your AC,
It's like Bill
you gotta make
from
this save.
King of the Hill when he fell in that hole. I'm too fast.
Is that one?
Yep.
I haven't done that in a long time. I'm gonna take some damage.
Yes.
It comes all of a sudden on the track. It comes barreling on this track. The ice that was on its wheels struggles and it kind of breaks. You notice its speed isn't what it was.
I'll give you this. You can stay on the track, but you launch yourself off the track and hit the wall and go around us and go bouncing back onto the track on the other side.
Occasionally player creativity. Yeah, okay. If that's what it does. We'll say that, okay. So
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, well, so say that, yeah. It comes around and it's blazing towards you, but you don't panic as like, Cogs, you kind of like hesitate, been like, oh, Ralph disintegrated the track right there. It can't. So you just kind of like are looking around at your feet. Ralph, you're like, shit, track's behind me, I'm fine. Broken parts right there, I'm fine. Ain't gonna hit me, I'm fine. You're kind of standing there, and it's that superhero pose. You're just like, Cogs, you're like looking at him like, as this train is barreling this way, he's just looking forward. And it comes, it hits the end of the track, and you notice as it just right behind you, just skirts that gap, it just jumps it essentially. And as it lands, but as it comes back down, it comes down hard, and it hits the wall. I'll give it a little damage just for the hardness of that.
It's fall damage.
For every 10 feet, it's 1d6.
Oh, okay.
But I'm giving you 3d6.
Oh, okay. I was just trying to give you suggestions
Like,
on
I'm considering it force.
damage
So like,
die. That's all.
I'm considering it like force though. So yeah,
I wasn't saying how many you
Right.
needed to do. I was just trying to figure out what
as it
die
takes,
to do.
you watch as it kind of like it scrapes one of the metal horns on its head, hitting the wall. And it kind of bends it, causing the like flames to come out of it oddly as it kind of. You watch as the wheel kind of that bar that comes off the train's wheel kind of sticks for a minute, and kind of and it kind of just revs and like faces back towards you a bit. So yeah, so you just want to go like exactly in line with that rock on the other side of the room to the wall.
Right here?
To the wall.
Oh.
Up more. See where that rock is? Go to
Yeah.
the wall in front. Right? Yeah, that works. Okay. It's in there. So it's a bit closer, but you
But
realize.
it's facing the other way.
Yes, technically. As it's just a bonus action. But you realize, I mean, you will get an advantage, but as you realize, it kind of hurt itself on that. It backfired on it. As we are back. Yeah, as we are.
I'm trying to use all the dynamics of a train on a circle.
Yep. I love how
Get
it
him,
says,
you big
I
bro.
love how it says one of its traits, unusual nature. The Hellfire engine doesn't require air, food, drink, or sleep. Like, really? No shit. But okay, so
It's a
back
fucking train.
back to Ralphie. What was that you, buddy?
Seeing this all happen, right? I am going to use my movement to go into the center of the tracks. Like, not like in the tracks, but like in the center of the circle.
Okay. That's it won't be a full action, but that's only about 20 feet. Not even 40. So I won't charge you an action to do that.
Okay. And then I'm going to throw.
We'll just go do it now. You know, I'll shoot. Raise Gerard.
What am I going to throw? Throw. I think I have like one more acid vial.
Yep.
I'm going to throw an acid vial at the tracks on this side now.
Okay, so that's a bit of a range. So, okay, go ahead and roll a d20. Add your strength modifier.
Should use your slingshot.
Do it.
9.
9.
Mhm.
You want to chuck a vial, and as you in the heat of the moment, it kind of with all the heat in that, it kind of slips out of your hand a little early, and as you see where you want it to go, it falls just ahead of the train tracks, about a point. One action.
Okay.
So you have an action.
I'm going to throw my hammer at the train tracks.
Okay. All right. Your hammer at the train tracks.
Yeah, because I can do acid damage.
Okay. Change your whole night. So like, fuck this. If this thing can't move, we're fine.
13 plus 9.
That hits the train tracks.
Okay. So I do that.
Action like
Okay, I do 11 points of acid damage and 6 bludgeoning.
Okay, so I'm gonna change that. I'll modify it. You throw this acid, your cleave war cleave, and you hit the train. And this time you like, well, I'm gonna use a little bit of acid, but you aim towards the wheel because you realize that's its weak point. Whatever's happening with all these chemical reactions, whatever it is, that's where it's taking effect. So you whip that war cleave and try to get the spike that holds the two wheels together. You know, the seams that does that motion, or you hit that and your war cleave hits it. And as it does, you watch as that bar disintegrates. As it flares up for a moment, calms down. Okay, so bonus action left. Healing potion.
Yeah, I'll use a healing potion.
Okay. Which one are you using?
Orange, and that's 4d4 plus 4.
Yes, sir. Yeah. And so that brings us back to Mr. Roboto. Oh, what would you like to do, buddy?
Let's see. I am. No, where is it? I'm gonna pull out my
14.
glaive
It's like the potion shop where I got some potion in that sense.
and use lightning bolt on it.
Maybe not. Maybe the guy at the potion store likes to take a bath.
Don't we have a guy making us potions?
Yeah, it's your city, which you've been get back to in a while. You got some stuff going on there too. Always make a detour. After these cars.
18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26.
That doesn't hit all that hits.
I was gonna say it was 18. 8d6.
Troy, Troy's kill me. I come here for a few hours every Friday and they kill me. I'm a masochist.
6, 2, 4, 6, 8,
Oh, come on.
4,
Give me top points, Gerard. Come on.
8,
4,000.
10, 6. That's 11, so 21, 27, 28. 28.
Oh, damn. And
Bad yet.
what did you use?
Lightning bolt.
As you spark a lightning bolt from your, what the hell is that weapon called?
The glaive.
The glaive. As you pick your glaive out, your lightning bolt ejects from it, hitting it. It barks off, and you watch as a ring of lightning kind of wraps from where it hits all the way through to the backside. This thing is metal, so it definitely is. It rattles it, and its wheels kind of seize a little more. It's definitely doing it.
Let's see. So second attack. Fortunately, I'm not close enough to it, so I'm just going to put that back and pull out that rifle as usual. 16. Nope.
Bonus action.
Yep. Spells. I'm just going to cast resistance on self or bludgeoning.
Well, it's not going to roll this time because it's got to use the
Better safe than sorry, damn it.
of its attacks. So it's going to use lightning flail, which technically you're both in range. So it is a point of lightning that does. It's like it makes no sense. A metal rod of lightning comes off of it, so it's bludgeoning and lightning damage. It's in your thing. Take it all.
And this lightning thing, is it a spell or?
He's close enough. Hold it on the.
Where am I?
You. It's getting you. You're right in it.
Like from the top of the set or whatever?
Yep, you're right in it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm believing it. Okay, so you're in it. So Cogs, it's gonna hit you as this. You resistant to it. No, you're not.
No.
You're actually still.
But is this a spell though?
Huh?
Is this a spell?
No, it's melee attack. Okay, so see if
Yeah, why aren't you resistant?
I would think, but never give me any kind of options for resist to lightning, so.
12 plus 10, 22 hit.
Oh, 2 hit?
20, yeah.
Or is that
Hits, I
damage?
know it.
22 hits, bro.
Dude, I'm not thinking today.
I'm just trying to have a little DM fun, okay?
No, you're having fun.
We don't have any wizards at the table with an AC 12.
Dude, my mom had to tell me she wasn't going to babysit my niece like 20 times before it registered in my head. My mom actually had to yell at the.
Oh, it's not. It's insane.
Oh.
So Gerard, dexterity saving throw, DC 20.
I prefer cons, but okay. 18.
So you don't save. So you're gonna take. First, I'm gonna do the bludgeoning damage, which is
He's resistant.
the bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, I casted that spell to
okay.
resist.
Yeah.
So then I'm not in your box. Well, resistance just means you take half.
Yes.
Let's just be D8. Where are my D8s then?
Is there an immunity spell that works like resistance?
You take 6 points of bludgeoning damage. That's half. And then for lightning damage, that one. What happened to that D8? Where is it? What's up to that? Ooh! 29 points of lightning damage.
See me squirming.
Cannot compute. Cannot compute. As we go back to the top.
Wow, that's a charge.
Back to the second person. Why am I? I'm sorry, guys. I'm a little updated today. I just really want to play some D&D with my friends. So, audience, if I sound like I'm losing it today, just know I'm having a good time with my friends. That's all that matters to me. Remember that. Which one I do, Ralphie?
Okay, so I'm going to use my Rage of Night
Okay.
as my bonus action.
Okay.
And then I'm going to throw my hammer at the train.
Okay. So, I'm going to do 20 seconds.
Nat 20. So,
Check that.
yes, I am.
Check that weapon. It's life drain, isn't it?
Yeah, it's life drain. If thrown and rolled an at 20, if a creature has less than 50 hit points, it must make a succeed a DC 18 Constitution save throw or die.
Dexterity, you said?
Constitution.
Ooh, that's high.
It has less than 50 hit points.
It says no. 13 plus 7. 20. 20.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. Well, you figured out some information.
It's still a crit.
Yeah, you still did double damage.
Yeah. Still.
Cold damage. Different damage.
Yeah, cold damage.
Okay. So 2d8, 1d10,
And 2d6.
and 2d6.
And
3d8 actually. Add 3 more d8. For the rage of the night. The rage of the night.
yeah, so I have 5. It's 5d8 then.
Yes, sir. Well, stacking abilities, and I love it.
Okay.
Well, you know it has less than 50. He's got a double, and he got a crit.
60.
Is there what you rolled?
No, I rolled 30.
Okay.
But it's 60
How do you want to do this?
plus 4, so 64.
Oh, yeah. How do you want to do this?
So I just see,
Double overhand,
like,
fucking Mahalo, man.
pretty much, like, I see Ralph. Cogs get hit with that lightning strike and just, he goes all like bug zappy,
Head
I'm
turns around a bit.
I'm like, as much as this robot annoys me, that's my friend. I only get to do that to him.
Oh, he
And
loves me.
just like I've had enough of this, and I just whip that like just right back.
Like the Scottish guys doing the like heavy lifting throw thing where they get off the feet and just the whole body into the throw. And you kind of you grab it and you look and hit cogs, you see this and you just I'm the one who harassed him. You grab that axe
And
like you pull it from your back, but you like
so it
drag
hits the
it down to get that extra energy. You pull it back up. When you do, you really drop it back. Step on the back of your foot and throwing yourself up into the air as you
and I'm throwing this so fast that it almost
looks like a wheel.
so yeah, but it whips that cold damage off of it and it freezes before it can even actually hit it. And then the hammer hits it as it freezes and it just shatters.
I like it. And it does. Moving so fast. It can't quite get that sense of it thinks it's hitting something, but not that impact.
I was proud of that.
Doesn't.
So
Yeah, expect. But as it spins and it picks up velocity, You both notice as that blade begins on to take on that blue hue and that fog of like liquid nitrogen as you see kind of descends off. And as it goes, it hits. And it hits dead split right between the two horns of the base of this train. And as it does, you watch as the cold hitting the heat at such temperature, such a fierce frozen point, oversaturates the heat and you watch as the heat just, as cold goes, sucking all the fire, all the heat out of it from the front to the back. And then as the last flicker of light goes out, it shatters like ice. The whole train. As it is just metal chunks of like icy chunks
Hit the deck
all over this. The track that it was on just shatters.
Indiana Jones run out of this place. Dun,
We
dun,
can
dun,
either go back the
dun,
other
dun,
way or
dun.
find another way through. What?
Investigation check on the room?
Yeah, I do a perception check, see if I find anything
Okay,
interesting.
so I do a perception check.
Can I do investigation instead?
It's fine.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
Net 20 plus 6, 26 plus another 4, 30.
Wait, why'd you get 4?
Hmm?
Oh, we did
Yeah,
investigation?
well, I did
Yeah.
investigation.
Oh, I did perception.
But yeah.
I asked if I can.
Oh.
But Ralph, you're kind of like looking around the room, and you notice where the train had been when you started, when you entered the little on the backside. That area where it was, the backside of the wall, you notice something slightly off about the grain of the dirt in the wall. Cogs, you're kind of looking around more magnifying glass eyes, really kind of detecting. You kind of look at that same spot, and you kind of notice that yes, there's like a different grain in the wall, but it almost looks like where that different grain is, it's cut out.
So it's like a secret passage then?
I'm gonna hit that spot with my hammer.
Calls me. Okay. So you go.
I meant just like
Trench it.
hit it, yeah.
Can I investigate the room just to see if there's nothing that was left in that
Dirty 20.
place?
Yeah. You go right through it.
Hit the door.
27.
27. There's nothing else in this room.
Alright.
Yeah, so your arm's just like feels like mud, but there's nothing on your like that looseness of like what?
Break through that wall?
I didn't hit a stud.
Yeah, I didn't hit a stuff exactly. That yeah. Okay. So you just like see him after looking around the room because his arm's just through the wall.
Your arm feel better?
There's nothing on this side.
Yeah, you can't even see it, but he's like flaming his arm on the other side.
Just stick a dynamite in that thing. Pull out and stick a dynamite. Make a bigger hole.
Right.
I mean, I don't know why I want to waste dynamite on just a door I could beat down.
That's your soul, obviously.
Yeah.
Oh, beat it then.
I gotta get my hammer that's on the other side. So like I kind of just like barge through, like trying to like you know. Oh, I have to get to the other side to get to my hammer.
Have you ever seen the Rob Dyrdek where I can walk through the door without I can just walk through the glass without it breaking, and he just so you just essentially do that. You're like you're looking at your arm, and you're just like and just walk, and you break through. You break through. You find a hammer right on the ground. You immediately pick it up, kind of string it back on your back.
26.
Cogs, you kind of stumble in after him, but Ralph, you immediately notice as you kind of step in there, you see a chest.
Gonna open the chest.
Easily. Not locked, nothing. Just flip it open.
I want to do 120 different checks on it.
It gets so aggravating when because we do so many checks on it. And I know half the time it's like just unlocked.
It's like we know it's unlocked. We just want to roll. So we gotta roll for checks.
You want to share with him what you got? Because some of it's going to go to him. Don't be a dick.
He's like, yeah.
Okay, so add 30,000 gold
The
to.
first thing's his. You can't even use
To the group.
I could sell it.
You could.
Yeah, to the group.
How much?
30,000. And then you have Guardian's Reliquary
It's the
robot arm.
About.
What's that?
Guardian's Reliquary. Look it up. Get it.
Guardians of
It's to replace your ice arm.
Yeah.
And then I got
Inventory.
Target of the Holy Soldier.
Look it up. You don't think.
I'm sorry. Once more. The name of it.
Because I'm also going to give you a level. Guardian's Reliquary. Reliquary.
If I could spell correctly.
Oh, there we go. Let's try to remember
Yeah,
how
but
to.
you also, I'll give you a level.
I'm going to use my phone for that. For some reason, going through inventories, it's not too great on here.
Wait, what?
Yes, and she brought it. Well, you guys are doing that. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's having a good week.
Oh, so I get to pick one of these? Oh no, it's basically just has to be the Paladin one, because there's no Barbarian one, right?
Sorry, you just can't.
Inventory. Manage. Guardian's Reliquary?
Yeah.
Okay. Manage reset glass windows revealing.
We don't have 10 levels in.
You at some point will. And then, but yeah, I mean, there's a few things.
No, that's only if you're those classes. Unless
Yeah.
unless you're to whatever that.
But I'm ignoring. I'm saying 5.
Oh.
Yeah. No, I really didn't get it. I was wishing probably.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Alright, I'm gonna say this.
Add one item. Equipment. Refresh this page.
Okay, so just ignore that for now.
Okay.
Because I didn't. I thought I read that correct. I mean, read it wrong. I didn't realize it was different.
You're good. There's Crown of Storms in there.
Yeah. Yeah, either should have that. Level up.
I'll do that for on the phone.
Just let me know if you get a level.
Settings. Manage characters levels. I guess I'll do cleric again.
Claire? Okay.
Yeah, I'll do barbarian.
It's you know, you could barbarian always bring it out once we roll around.
I'm at 78 right now. Well, now that I added the D8 to it. Hit point bonuses plus 33 from Constitution.
What?
It says hit point bonuses plus 33 for Constitution.
I'm gonna have to look that up.
I don't know what that means. Hit point
I've never
bonuses. I've
seen
never.
that. Oh, I'm gonna have to look that up. It's never affected your shit. What that?
I don't know, bro.
Oh, maybe it's just the hit points you get from the Constitution still being what it is.
Yeah, probably. That's it. So 33, and then you roll whatever else and add that.
That makes sense.
Using optional feat. Oh, okay. So I can do a feat or add a score improvement.
That's your choice. You can always select feats every 2 levels. 3 levels, depending on what you
Alright.
But now I
You
gotta.
take ability, you get ability.
It didn't give me nothing. Nope.
What level are you now? Like cleric and
6 for cleric, 5 for fighter.
you get something. You know, my four spells too.
Oh, nice spells. Fun. Yeah, I'm sort of angry with my
To be
first
honest
character.
with you, I wasn't gonna give you guys a level up through this dungeon. I was sitting here the other night and I'm looking at everything and I'm like going over what my dad, everything he went through, and I'm talking to my dad about it and I'm like, I should give him a level up. They did a lot of shit. I was like, they kind of went through the ringer here.
Now I was mad with myself earlier because it's just like, man, with all these different spells I had for my last characters, I'm sort of just figuring them out because of Boulder's Gate. It's just like,
Here, he killed me today. He's like, so you're just gonna go over there and you're just gonna kill everybody today? And I'm like, no, not unless they make me.
to be or not to be.
It's to the dice, man. I couldn't believe that first attack did that much to you guys. That kind
Dude,
of
I was scared if he was going to go down.
But I was like, I go, and then I rolled really good. I was like, oh, this isn't gonna. But you strategized. You played smart. Using the investigation check was very smart.
Well, when you said there might be something around the room, I'm like,
But I want you guys to think of it that way, though. From this point on, don't be afraid to like slow down and count. You know what I mean? Instead of where it's like I always got to attack. Hold on. What is around me? Okay. Because that's the thing is the reason I said that today. There's more than one way to kill a cat or skin a cat because there's more than one way to kill an enemy. You don't have to direct. If you can use the surroundings and you come up with a creative way to use the surroundings, like Critical Role, perfect example. They one time went against this like big, it was like almost like a spider. It was this giant creature, but they realized the room around them was gears, and if they could just push the thing enough to get into the gears and then turn the gears on, the fight would end because they were getting smoked. Like 4 of them had dropped. Yeah, it was like they weren't walking out of this, but they were like they for a moment they stopped and he was like, wait a minute, what's around us? You know, and he like did deep investigation. Like, okay, I know how to end this. You know, and sometimes it's stupid shit like that. It's like, all right, we got to beat this thing down, but like maybe there's something around us that we can just, you know, think of it a little more strategic. Think of it as a like actual
right.
game, you know.
I'm up to 86 max out
I
now.
mean, it works with your build. I mean, that's what most people with that type of build do. I would, if you want to go the feat directive, instead of going a feat that gives you something that you have to remember, having a feat that does, something. You'd have to decide either your strength or your con.
Yeah, I think I'll probably do my cleric once more on the next level up, and then I'll probably work on the fighter.
Okay, well, since he's level, you're standing in this new area, and you kind of notice. Actually, give me a perception check, buddy. Just to give you guys an idea of what you're doing.
9, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
So what you immediately recognize compared to the rest of this mine that you have gone through, where that first section of the mine, the walls they're manufactured.
Mm-hmm.
It was metal, it was machinery, it was servers and such. And then you came in and it became more of an excavated zone where it got larger, but it felt very machine oriented, like it was intentional big dig, like they were trying to clear a lot of ground. As you get into this tunnel and you kind of see at the deuce anyway, after Ralph busting his way through it, that this is kind of a hiding hole, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
And you kind of notice as you're going through this area, it's a newer car. As a lot of there's boards holding some of this stuff up. Every now and again, you'll see T-boards, long 4x4s with 4x4s on top, just kind of holding stuff up. You immediately you recognize every now and again as you kind of look down the hallway, you can see just in random spots those places, and every now and again you do see some wall and ceiling dirt just kind of fall, just little dusts.
Mm-hmm.
But you do as you're kind of looking in this small area. It's only about 10 feet wide, and you're kind of looking at these walls. They look just like shovel dug out. You know that mark when you take a spade and you dig into the ground, you pull the ground, and there's like that concave in the dirt from the back of the shovel. The walls have that mark. The mark of somebody taking a shovel, going like this and chipping chunks out. And even chunks where there's holes, where pickaxes. But even as you seeing this, I'll ask you, with seeing it, do you put your hand or anything to it, or?
I'll investigate it first.
Okay. Well, that's the same thing, though.
Same thing.
It's a deeper investigation.
Okay.
So we'll just say deeper investigation. So you're really focusing on the walls.
All right.
We'll say you're focusing on the build of the walls.
I'm going to choose resilient. So you increase the ability score, whatever. You gain proficiency in saving throws using a chosen ability. So when I do saving throws,
I'm the chosen ability. It's only one.
oh, my bad.
27.
I thought it meant saving throws as
you're
in
looking at the walls now.
I die.
And Ralph, you notice this. where Cogs, you're kind of sitting there, kind of
So I got to roll 2 instead.
I'm gonna do the ones, the one, what's it called? People in Dirt. How they do what happens in video games with people in their inventory.
Oh yeah.
So Cogs, you're looking at this wall, and you just look at Ralph, and Ralph's just moving, and you're kind of sitting there, and you're looking at the wall, and you're kind of
caressing it.
no, not caressing it. But you're seeing if the dirt, how compact the dirt is, and you immediately as your hand goes to it, some of the dirt falls, and you kind of figure out you're this was dug in the last month. You quickly deduce this isn't an old path. Somebody made this, and I'm gonna give you this. Give me a history check.
My history's not good. I don't think. +2. Nat 1. Flip the 2, 3.
Really? Okay.
No.
Wow. You kind of are trying to remember back. But you're drawing a blank. You can't remember shit. You're something of. I've seen tunnels like these made. I know tunnels like these are made for some reason, but I just can't remember what people like. Why you're like asking questions here? Like, why would they build a tunnel on the backside of where the elevator is at? Did we build? Did it? I know how Antamri works politically. Like, I'll even give you that with your bad folks. You still know enough about Antamri to get that.
Okay.
You know Antamri politically that their pass on the way they do thing is one direction with the technology. Everything flows. You know, there's no butting past. Everything has it stays in its lane. I guess is the way to put it.
Right.
And you immediately recognize it. It's all you. You immediately recognize this doesn't scream Antam. That's all I'm going to give you. I cannot give you any more. That's being gracious.
Okay, I use that feat,
What?
the resilient one,
Okay.
and I used it on dexterity.
Okay.
So now I have
And then any proficiency on
I have proficiency. Now I have +6 instead of +1, and then I also have advantage when I get to roll.
dexterity.
So it's definitely loose dirt then, though, that wall
Yeah.
section.
And like I said, you realize this. There's something new about this, and knowing what you know about Antamri, it's not right.
I want to roll either investigation or a survival to see if I try to dig through that, if the whole thing would collapse if I try to dig through.
That's a survival. I like to check on. I'm gonna give you advantage. I like to call them, buddy. You're thinking screw your thing.
I now have +2 initiative.
25. 25.
25.
I didn't know my survival was that good.
It does.
So it won't collapse if we try to dig through that.
No, it does. As soon as you start to dig a little hole, you get like 6 inches in, and it just where you're digging, that area collapses. That whole covered. So
Well, they try to cover this area up, but I definitely would not try to dig through more than
okay, thank
this.
you for who's they? You know it's not in Tampa
The people that send us down.
because this doesn't. You're not sure. What you know is the way they built things. It's directional. You knew the elevator came to this area through the mine. You knew the mine operated through one pass. Okay? So you knew it went that way. What is this extra chamber? What is this new tunnel on the back? I know how politics work. I was here when the politics of this city worked. We don't add escape hatches, escape tunnels. We secure ins and outs, I guess is the way to put it. So to think of it like in this situation, the way you feel is like I don't want to say confused because it's too late. That's all I can say. You're confused because you know the way the city operates. I mean, you know you don't you even you know you haven't seen what he's seen and figured out what he's figured out. But you know this city, the way it works is to get to different parts of the city, you have to check through here to get to there. To get back, you have to check from here to there. Why would there be this back tunnel? And after him breaking through it, did we
Did we what?
make this? Sorry.
Oh, no, you're good.
And you see this. You look at him, and he's just like this sense of dumbfoundment and just like I guess the primitiveness of this cave and the way it's dug compared to everything else that you've seen that Antiquity has dug. There has been a fine precision to it to where they have put electronics and metal into it, or it looks so finely, pristinely excavated. You never like these shovel marks are bewildering.
making anything of this stuff here, buddy?
No.
Uh,
So obviously this is here so people can travel without being seen, right? This is what you're getting at.
Yes.
This is so they can get from one place
Okay.
without
But,
having to
but
pay.
the bigger question is, and maybe this is, you just don't remember. When I described the mission with the guy in the elevator, there was no back way out. This was you're going to a dead end where this train is. That's how I described it. It was, this train is in its own section, closed off from everything. That's how I described it. It's been a couple weeks. That's my fault. So it's like you're immediately getting red flags. Like both of you. You got a little bit of a red flag from the moment you punched your hole through that, and we're like, what the this thing? What? And you like immediately, it's just like you're in this cave, you're 5 feet into this like newer mine shaft, and you're like, this shouldn't exist.
Is there any? Does the tunnel go down any further in any direction instead of that wall, or?
Perception check.
Ooh. 28.
You notice it goes down about 20 feet and then curves, but as it kind of that turn, you can kind of see a glow past the turn, like a torch flicker.
Do you want to check where this tunnel goes? There's a flickering light over there at the end.
Sure, you lead the way.
Oh, sure.
We need to go to that.
So over here.
Go to see this third corner? Yeah, right here. We'll go there. I'll describe it to you. So you like start to kind of walk. And you're going towards this first turn, and as you first start to turn to your right into the hallway, it does. There's like a light glow just beyond the wall. As you see, it quickly goes and it kind of turns back in. But you can kind of see as you're like coming up to this back wall, you can kind of see a glimmer on the other side. And you kind of follow it. And as you do, you step around that corner. Are you cautious or are you just
Cautious.
cautious?
Sure.
So you kind of like cautiously, one man after
Hey, we
the
already ran into one suspicious light.
one after another, and you kind of like not do the whole spy, one up top, one down, one down. You kind of, Ralph, you're always kind of taking the lead, being more aggressive. You kind of
My eye pokes out, goes around the.
you kind of step over and cause you kind of step behind him a little just to see, and he kind of like pushes you back. But as you both kind of get that moment of looking forward, go ahead and give me a perception.
10, 30, 20 plus another 4, 24.
24?
Dirty 20.
20? Okay. Fucking awesome what you guys getting. Yeah,
Of course, we're not battling. That's why.
you look ahead cautiously, in that brief moment of looking around the corner, and you see it opens up and into this bigger chamber. And in this bigger chamber, you notice on both far walls there's a torch. Not in the corner, but like midway up the wall on both sides. So there's 4 torches. But as you kind of quickly noticing, you notice something, actually you recognize it immediately.
And this is all like dirt walls and rocks and stuff.
Yes.
While we're walking through this, can I investigate the walls from time to
You're
time?
like, stop. You're at this situation. So,
Okay.
but you're kind of looking over and you're seeing this light now looking into this bigger area, this well-lit area. You recognize what you see as you see a long purple, or not purple, long silver robed guy. And you can kind of see him messing with his hands. What would you like to do?
Dig and then help.
Yeah, we just leveled up. So add.
No, technically that'd be long wrestling. Oh. Because mine didn't update after leveling up.
Sure. So what would you like to do? You recognize this figure in a silver robe.
I just want to identify this robe, see if we recognize it.
Investigation check.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Here you go to investigation or history.
Investigation.
I'm just gonna be like, hey,
Really?
yeah, I'm just gonna talk to him and be like, hey, you know the way out of here?
I swear, quickly just hide behind him.
So Ralph's about a step in front of you, and he's just like, "Hey, oh!" Turns around, and you immediately recognize his face is scarred. You've come across it's a cultist. It's an Arabic cultist. You've come across them before. And as he kind of turns and he looks at you, he don't belong here for initiative.
Damn it, Bobby.
And then I'm a cliffhanger. We'll get initiative in a minute.
6.
14.
14.
Damn it, Bobby. Why? Why, SpongeBob?
You may maybe so.
Oh, thank God we've healed all the way.
I mean, that's usually what I do.
Okay. So
Hey,
Like,
you guys!
Terra of cards, Hierophant, right? Cultist.
Cultist is last.
Yes.
What, with the 6?
Roll.
He last.
Yep.
Yes. Yes, he is. So he kind of looks at you, his hood drops, and you watch see immediately his hands glow with magical energy as you don't belong here. And that's where we'll end things. We'll see you guys next week. We appreciate you guys. Everybody have a wonderful week. Don't let the world beat you down. Pray everything solves itself because eventually the world balances itself out. Appreciate the people around you. Love those that love you. And just try to stay positive. It's all we can do these days. We love you guys. We really appreciate all the support. We are out for the night.